we American, I'm talking as an American right now, we need that challenge. I think our parts of the world need that challenge right now. I'd love to see our new president, if he would. We've been trying to get him to do something radical like Kennedy did. Why not challenge us to go to Mars? It's expensive, believe me. But we've done research on the things that took us to get to the moon cost a lot of money, but we've gotten about, some independent studies shown anywhere from $5 to $10 in return for every dollar that was invested in the space activities that allowed us to go to the moon. So that's a pretty good investment, not only for the youngsters who aspire to go do what I got to do, but also for the general economy and the welfare of the nation. There's all kinds of parameters that I think go along hand in hand with a good, strong space program. So I'd love to see our new president, if he would, stand up and do sort of a Kennedy-esque type of a challenge to. I've got to need something like that. I'm hoping that, I had hoped for the last year or so we'd see a big movement on this current administration to do something, like I said, Kennedy-esque, to challenge us to do some. And that's not a, yeah, it costs a lot of money. And we spend a lot of money. But you look at the, afterwards, during Apollo and the following on years, America was some of the most profitable, high-riding, successful educational standards, economic standards, all highest they've ever been in the 60s and 70s when we were doing the Apollo program. It cost a lot of money, but it generated a lot of money. And I'm one of those believers that a good, strong science program, space program leads to a good, strong economical position. So I felt that way for years, and I'll feel that way well into the future. I'd hope that President Trump would stand up and do something. He's done a lot of things like Kennedy did. I was hoping to do something like that with regard to space. I don't think we've got any life on our planet other than here on Earth. I question that sometimes. But I think our planet's the only one that could sustain life as we know it in our solar system. Now, you carry that a step further. We've already identified Earth-like bodies outside of our solar system in our near universe. So I think it'd be idiotic for me to stand there in front of you and try to convince you that we're the only body in this universe of the trillions. We don't know how many there are. Trillions of bodies floating around the universe, and we're the only one that houses life as we know it. Maybe as we know it might be, because we're very individualistic. I mean, it took several millennium for us to form into the humanity that we are today. But even with those odds, I would say there's a very good chance, if I could substantiate my bet somewhere or another, I would bet to somewhere out there right now, there's a local inhabitant of a planet somewhere in this universe talking to a group of other inhabitants of their planet, explaining how exciting it was to go around the planet, spend time in orbit. So it could be going on somewhere in this universe right now. I firmly believe that's possible. That's a roundabout way of answering that question. I don't know how else to answer that. Distinct possibility when you look at the odds.